Hello guys, so on your screens you can see these strange numbers and graphics things all around the places, and this is it's called status system in the game called Scum. As you can see on start with the left part, it's your actually status. We have heartbeat, like the lung thingy, I'm not sure how it's called in whatever language, so yeah. And it displays all the current statistics like as weight, running speed, recovering speed, etc, like the classic thing you can, for example, see in the games like Arma or maybe Daisy. And the thing is, this time in this game it's actually easier to check this thing. Maybe in the recent Daisy game, I haven't played it yet, to be fair with you guys, because I played Arma 2 mode back in the day. And this is it. Might be a little bit too detailed, but the right system, the right part of it is actually important one, because it shows you all the different minerals, all the different vitamins, and all the different macro elements and micro elements as well you need to assume in order to be healthy in this game. And this may be over complex thing, like mechanic that makes game even bigger, maybe too much, like I don't care about my avatar not being fit well enough, not having enough proteins on or carbs, etc, but this game has this feature. It's more than usual, it's unique, it's creative, I would say as well, and adds like this new way of doing actual Tamagotchi in the game, in survival game genre. I hope you know what I mean. And this being said, let's start with actual first impressions. And the game starts with the character creation screen. Here there is nothing too deep, because you can't be too detailed with your model face. You can only choose a preset, so there is 5 of them. The skills tree as well is nothing too deep. You have 4 main characteristics, and then attributes, and then you have particular skill for each of the attributes, and you have the levels there, 3 or 5, 3 levels each. Like, for example, in the boxing skill you have nothing, basic, advanced, and this is actually it. Then the game drops you in the middle of nowhere. There is different sectors you can be spawned in. On the map, it's split in squares. And I think if you play alone, all you need to do is start to crafting. And if you are playing with friends, it's a good thing to try to reach each other. And this is what I tried to do. Another thing, guys, I was playing this game with my friend, and it's a pity because I wish he knew English at least good enough for me to be able to play with him on the video. I'm sorry to say he can't, so both of us are playing on this server, a Russian server, I'm afraid. And sorry if you see sometimes Russian text in the chat. It's the way it is, and it's why there is no actual live commentary on this video. Maybe one day I will bring something like this. And what I did later on was to run again for half an hour, I guess, maybe even more. So once we met each other, the preparation phase began. We started to collect a few resources. We killed a zombie in this game called The Puppet, and we chopped him in pieces and started to utilize all there is to utilize, like bones, meat, even skin has its own purpose in this game, because with the skin you can create different bags, some masks as well, but they are not that useful as the bags, backpacks, etc. We explored a little bit emote system, but I decided to cut this out because it's not that great. I think if you already played this game, you already know the way it works. It's really funny. Maybe I will include a few episodes of us being crazy with this system, because yeah, you can create a bunch of different crazy situations with that. So after a few hours in this game, I managed to gain a bunch of different loot, like such as backpack, maybe a few new coats, t-shirts, maybe even new shoes, some new tools, etc, etc. And by the end of this experience that resembles the DayZ loot system, when you like visit different towns and you search for different stuff on the floor, inside different chests, shelves, etc, etc. I managed to participate in the, let's call it, deathmatch of this game, because it's not actual deathmatch, because we have like this system called invert system, when you can spend a certain points. I don't want to go in too deep into this thing, to participate in a deathmatch that then will give you probably more points that you invested. And it's a great change of pace, because the game is pretty frustrating when it comes to PvP, because once that you lose all of it. And it was actually great to play it a bit more casually and go around, shoot, don't care about things like such as hunger, thirst, ammunition, etc, etc. And was a great experience. Actually, this game has a great weapon system and the TTK is high AF, and it was still fun. Still fun, maybe a little bit too campy, I would say. There's a bunch of people who was camping, but at the end I had a great time. And that was my almost an entire day in Scum. I recommend playing this game if you're a fan of games such as Arma and DayZ. Have a bunch of different mechanics, very interesting. I will certainly play more, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you and see you in the next one. Bye!